Time for a rant, Hasbro. No. We're not doing the whole
Oh, Fortuna
thing. That's the Captain shtick. Play my music. For those of you who aren't aware, this is a Vulcan belt. I've extended this one poorly, but essentially the Vulcan was one of these. I'm sure some of you still remember it, but essentially it was a 2009 released belt-fed automatic blaster that had, it was essentially an electronic springer. It would pull back the sled, push it forward, and then use air power to actually shoot it. Now, unfortunately, this belt never got used in anything else except for one blaster that always baffles me.
The Ripchain.
Essentially what it does is this. Like the light command belts are supposed to do, but I don't like that particular design. And the thing is, the Ripchain is a pump action springer. I'm sorry, but come again, Hasbro. What were you smoking to come up with that idea? This is not how you compete. There's one big problem with going for belts and going for a pump action springer.
Do you see this, Hasbro?
This is $40, and the other one I got for free. Hasbro?
You see the money? You see the money? Go get the money!
Thing is, with that, I can get belts. Busby Toys are the ones who make these, but these I can click them together without any modifications whatsoever. Every single one of Busby's belt-fed automatic blasters, they're all good. They shoot really hard. They shoot 90 to 100 FPS out of the box. You can link the belts together really easily. In fact, I've got an 80 round belt here. Longer than that belt in terms of overall ammo capacity. And it's literally as simple as tapping a pin out, putting them together, and then putting the pin in.
And it always drives me nuts that they didn't make an Elite Vulcan!
I'm going to have to steal the deplorable video for a little bit here. Sorry about this, Welcome. I'm just using it to make the point. I will put that here.
But, of course, it's not just a but not this deploy, it's not just a Vulcan. It's a flywheel-powered Vulcan with, amusingly enough, a stock strife cage. Running off a, is the flywheel's a 3S?
The flywheel is 3S.
But the Vulcan internals are running off a 4S LiPo. And it's got a pretty crazy rate of fire. Absolutely insane rate of fire for a Vulcan. Again, I have to temper this. This thing's a Vulcan. Vulcans are not known for being very good, but we cronied this thing with garbage darts, and it averaged, I think, 95.
Yeah.
So, that's the deplorable. It's essentially a Vulcan with a flywheel afterburner on it that uses the Vulcan belt.
Which is a design Hasbro can still make. They still have the molds for it. They've got the molds. Why don't they use them in something that actually is good?
If you give me a deplorable that shoots at least elite velocities, maybe comes with a 50 round belt as a little bit of icing on the cake, I will throw my entire wallet at you. I will buy 5! But no, just never mind the belt-fed things that Busby is putting out that are essentially gobbling up the whole belt-fed blaster market, that are overperforming. They are undercutting you. They're getting rid of something that you could have easily competed with a high-quality belt-fed, essentially PKM style thing. All you'd really have to do is add a stock to the back because I want to actually shoulder it. Add an extended belt box that's compatible with the Vulcan belts. And then you'd have to maybe add an area, maybe add a rail on the bottom of for an actual bipod, like a good bipod. And then another thing, your tripods suck! Your tripods are freaking terrible. They're loose, they always come off, and when you turn, here's the blaster, here's the tripod going forward. Here it's fine because you can elevate and depress it like this, but as soon as you turn it like this, the tripod stops bringing the barrel up and down. Instead it does this. Whose brilliant idea was it to have the elevation and depression bit underneath the rotating bit? Flip it upside down so that the elevation and depression is directly under the actual mounting section, and then have that all rotate on the rotating bit. There's no good reason for that crappy design, much less have that design and have it always break off. Like, I've constantly had my tripod fall off of my Rhino Fire. It's the same tripod, but regardless. I've always had the tripod constantly fall off for no reason when I'm just trying to turn it and use it. Fix your tripod design! I know it's cheaper to use the old tripod, but the old tripod is garbage! I know you can make a couple $100 blaster that's good. You can make a Prometheus. You can make the Stampede still. You can make the Titan. Just give me my Nerf PKM. That's all I'm really asking for. And it doesn't have to be cheap. You are a premium brand. You're bringing out premium products. Try to capture that upper end market and make really awesome things. Trying to make the awesome things that no other company could create. That's your niche. You are a premium company. Act like it! I'm disappointed in you, Hasbro, for some of the terrible decisions you made. Sorry if I was a little bit too ranty, but here you go. I'm going to have to edit this quite heavily.